Hello everyone and welcome to another TDR family game video. This is DroydTDR and Gene, what are we doing? We're in this cave-ish area outside of the chasm because we are finally gonna move on in the Archon quests. And so I've got my team full of Mondstadt and Liyue and Inazuma folks. And we be going into SUMERU for the first time. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, no, this is not the first time we've been here, but we have not done the Archon Quest yet. So a forest of change, 37 meters ahead. That's all we got left to do there. So let's go do it and see what this is all about before Fontaine comes out. All right. Pick up a little of this, a little of that. Forest of change, continue through the forest. Let's hope something exciting happens. There we go. Okay, we just needed to trigger the spot. Holy. Apparently we weren't supposed to use the quick fly.
Our next objective should be to head to SUMERU City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother.
Alright.
So, people call SUMERU the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Paimon doesn't know the way to SUMERU City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things.
Hope so.
Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Oh wait. Someone's walking into frame.
Look! There's someone up ahead!
Some green-haired
Perfect timing!
person.
Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey
Okay.
there. We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh? Boy, she is zoned out.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait,
Maybe there's a reason.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her.
Sure.
When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Smooth move. Let's do it. We'll just stealth follow her. Through mists and smoke and forest dark. Alright.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Where'd she go? Somewhere around here.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
Okie dokie.
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she?
Could be.
What should we do now?
Let's give it another shot.
All right then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even.
Yep.
Oh. What a lovely smell. It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice.
Incense, huh?
Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Guess we'll find out. Uh-oh. What was that?
What's the matter? You don't look too good.
The smell. Something is not right.
Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
I've got to get out of here. Away we go. I think I'm gonna pass out. Oh dear.
What's happening?
Funk.
Traveler?
Oh my gosh.
No time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Oh no, what happened? Did we just get smoke bombed? I think we did. Something happened. What? Forest of change, follow the voice. Show me where Show me the voice. I assume I go up this thing. Wild. Voice of a tree. Oh dear. Sliding down the tree. Oh my. Alright. Continue to follow the voice. That was what, a flashback? Flash forward? It was a flash, apparently. Hmm? What is going on here? We're like having a drug trip thing going on. Passed out, seeing visions and bright lights.
Not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Oh dear, coming back.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about.
Oh good.
Oh, are you awake now?
Yes, hello, Collei.
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Yay.
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations.
Okay.
My name is Collei. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My
Nice.
master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thanks for the help.
No thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
I seem to be fine, except the taste in my mouth is bitter.
That's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Okay.
Whoops!
Oh, what was that?
Collei, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once I am finished here.
What?
Sorry, Master.
What happened?
Now, the guide to
don't
Avidia
get it.
Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But
All right.
next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
Okie dokie. This boy's
So,
got
how
a
are you
tail.
doing?
What?
Feeling better?
Oh,
Tighnari.
this is my master, Forest Watcher Tighnari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is
Okay.
common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain Darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as Spirit Borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the Spirit Borneal I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, But for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense? Very
Sure.
good. Now, answer me
We
this.
OD'd.
Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Sure did. You describe what you saw.
Collei, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tighnari.
Okay. So we've got a room.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
And
Further
why is that?
observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on
go
what you
ahead.
saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
What?
Are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So
Yep.
even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky.
All
For
right.
now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own, at least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell. Okay?
All right. Sounds good.
Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first.
True.
Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
It's
What's
a little weird.
You mean how you're feeling now?
Yeah, my body feels weird. I mean, I don't think what I saw were hallucinations.
The vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
Past visions? Future visions? Who knows? So I was standing deep underground, but the red sky could have been Conria.
Considering
Oh.
how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tighnari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't think that's the case. He probably wasn't telling us the full truth.
You
Ah.
mean that Tighnari already knows that what you saw weren't
Yep.
hallucinations?
He's no dunce.
If that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us? Oh, Paimon gets it now.
I don't know. We're gonna
That
observe
explains why you
him.
were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tighnari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's have a chat with Collei.
Collei's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
Yes, let's do it. Night of rest. Fantabulous.
Come on, it's time to go find Collei.
Time to get Collei. So let's go figure out where Collei is. Up here. Let's go.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful, understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Collei. Today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... Well, you understand.
Kind
I
of
have a
what?
vision too. Am I useless to everyone now?
What?
Don't talk like that, Collei. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Why is he talking down to Collei like that?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Collei could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the statue of the Seven.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Okay. Get us
Got
to
it.
do the
I'll be right there.
cleanup work, eh?
All right. We'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Collei.
Yes,
Perfect.
you can count on me.
So, Collei, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse.
All
They handle a
right.
variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Okay.
Paimon, traveler, this way!
This
You
way.
can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Okie dokie. I'm going this way, apparently. If you see anything unusual, probably. I haven't done super great exploring here, but I've done some. Alright, wait, what? Where were we supposed to... What? Did I miss another thing? Did I fly past something? I might have flown past something. Oh, we have to go up there, maybe? Whoops, whoops, whoops. Whoops, whoops. Come on, fly up there. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, that looks like the right spot. Maybe? Oh, no. Down further. Maybe around here, eh?
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
Where are the lamps? I don't see any lamps. Where are the lamps? I don't see said lamps. I'm confused. I do see a lizard, though. Is this another lamp? Are these lamps? I don't know. What happened? We're walking through the... Are we not triggering?
This lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
What lamp are we talking about, lady? So confused.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
Okie dokie. Where are we going over here?
The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before.
Sure
It's
did.
pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
I'm a terrific
Huh?
climber.
I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
All right.
Fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Collei, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Don't know.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds like what happened to Raiden Makoto.
According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
All right.
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
No, it's not that.
No,
I'm
she
not
just
trying to
doesn't know
hide something
anything.
from you.
Huh.
Besides, I don't consider you two strangers. Because you two know Amber, right?
Oh, totally.
Amber? You mean...
Amber, Outrider, Knights of Bonius, the avid glider from Mondstadt?
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you
Wow.
ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
Do you need to get a room? All
Sorry.
right. She's pretty super excited about
Outriders is a
Amber.
little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
a little bit.
It's alright, Collei. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well,
Yeah.
after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one
Nice.
letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Okay.
So that's how you knew.
Makes sense.
So please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Ruka Devata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh,
True enough.
I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon?
'Cause of reasons.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, we have a statue to clean.
Yes,
You both
ma'am.
have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Sounds good. And just for fun, I'm gonna bring in Lesser Lord Kusanagi Rutabaga. Whoever it
There's
is.
still so many places for us to explore.
Yes, there are. But we need you because I noticed this thing. And nothing there. Gosh darn it. Alright. Let's climb, Gene. Climb like there's no tomorrow. Climb up with your little Sealy friend. Oh, I didn't even know I had a little thing I could have jumped to. Alright, what are we cleaning up here? Are we shining it?
Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? The
I don't
name
know.
does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue.
Sure.
Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
All right, sounds good. All right, we clean the statue. Statue be cleaned.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head
Yes,
down and meet up with
it is.
Collei.
Where are we actually on statue levels on this? We're already at level 8. Okay. So we're not totally slacking on this. But we have a long way to go still in the Sumeru statue raising levels. Anything else we see around here? Not too much. All right. Oh, whoops. I fell. I actually fell.
We're back.
Didn't mean to fall that far.
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay.
Hey, food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey, don't be a part pooper. It's not like Collei is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food.
There you go.
Wing top time on that.
I prepared a
Nice.
nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
Yum.
Whoops!
Ah, no, you dropped it on the ground.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, goody goody.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
Shit. All right, let's have some
Those
pitas.
pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Collei. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you
Nice.
liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Nice.
I'll even
Let's get
include
it.
all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Collei. It's hard
Fantastic.
to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Collei, don't you think that Tighnari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission.
Yeah, what is that
Paimon
about?
knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted.
Okay.
I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. But Master's actually very kind at heart. Oh, by the way,
I guess we'll find
you've
out.
heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants. Sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
It does sound like something he would say, speaking of his ears. I'd really like to pet them. What?
I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In
Nice.
fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really?
Yay.
Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tighnari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's
wow.
still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Oh no,
What?
I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh
Why?
Is she going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
That's pretty funny.
Hey! Now even Collei's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some
Let's see it.
No! Don't touch me!
What?
Oh, sorry, Collei. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Mean
Collei,
what?
are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that.
Wow, a little PTSD there from
Well,
something.
it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharvaville. I think Master and the others should be back by now too.
Oh my. Poor Collei. It sounds like she had something in her
What was
past
up with Collei just
that's
now?
pretty bad.
And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Oh dear. Return to the Gandharvaville. Alright. Oh, we have to go underneath. My bad.
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yes, we have.
Back! Have you seen Collei by any chance?
Oh, Collei? Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Poor Collei. Alright, wait till 8 a.m. the following day. Let's do it. Whoops. My bad. 8 a.m. you say. 8:02. Perfect. We'll just sleep here on the trail. And 8:02 is now. Bang. Let's go.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Collei, and still can't figure out what the problem might be.
Apparently
Maybe she's in a
chronic
bad mood
illness.
now. Let's go check on her.
Here we go. Let's go check.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Well, here we are.
Tighnari, what are you doing here? Where's Collei?
I came to check on Collei's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
Oh dear.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry.
Huh.
Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Collei has been dealing with for some time. Collei has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tighnari, what's really wrong with Collei?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Collei just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Okay. Man, this guy likes handing out medicine. Oh dear. Was that the wrong thing to do? It might have been the wrong thing to do. I think it is up here somewhere. Where? Is he up there? Oh, over there. Okay. Phew.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Collei told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma.
Ta-da,
So just
that's
to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Collei is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Collei asked me to. And
Okay.
honestly speaking, I was against Collei revealing her past to you. But she
Alright.
insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tighnari, what
Okay.
exactly is wrong with Collei? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Elazar? What the?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
No
That
way.
sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Collei seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Well,
With
how do we
appropriate
cure it?
treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Collei's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Collei over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you already are familiar
Oh
with them.
my.
That'll save me some explanation.
Goodness.
Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Collei and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Collei was with them. However, Collei's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Collei is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars.
Wow.
Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Collei's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Collei wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Wow, this is crazy.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her.
Great. Sounds
Collei
good, we
once
will.
thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll
course
take good
not.
care of her.
Oh my.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though I must admit that Collei's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. Alright, now that I've told you about Collei's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Yeah.
Wait,
we
yeah,
might
let
give
us
you
come.
something to help Collei too.
Yeah.
Alright, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering, like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go
Easy.
then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilotpala lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
All right, let's go get it.
Hey, Tighnari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilotpala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Huh.
Oh, huh? Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tighnari.
But he knows a lot about them. Collecting herbs with Tighnari.
Right
Wait.
here. Emerge. Right now.
Oh, why am I even fighting these guys? I don't need to fight these guys. Bye-bye. Alright, let's go pick some herbs. Is someone still following me? Whatever. Where are we going, Tighnari? Here we are. Collect herbs with Tighnari.
There should be Nilode Pala lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching.
Okay.
If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Perfect. I've got a secret way of doing it, yeah? Just,
Everyone hold
grab
hands.
those, and those, and those, and those, and those. That'll all work? Aren't those what they are? It's gotta be what they are.
I see
Right?
everything.
Did it not work? It did not work. I have to actually manually pick them up. Wow. Strange. It's pretty sure that was supposed to work on
We've gathered
getting
enough Nilode Pala lotuses.
getting everything.
Let's get back to meet Tighnari.
All right, we got the lotuses, dude.
Hey, Tighnari. We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm
Well,
glad
thank you.
two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on other things I need.
Hey, Tighnari!
Uh-oh. What's up over there?
Oh, Tighnari. Someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Alrighty. Go figure it out.
Tighnari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's
Okay.
going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
What?
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand.
Yep.
You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
No way.
Tighnari, why don't you let us help you?
Uh,
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
Actually, I've
There's
been
a unique
exploring
type
a
of
lot.
anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
I can
That's
manipulate
right.
elements.
If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tighnari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering
Yeah,
zone
yeah,
and
yeah,
find
yeah,
a way
yeah.
to deal with it. But
I
you
can
don't
control
seem to
the
carry a
element.
vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements. Don't sweat it. We've helped others deal with similar situations before.
Wait, you've met other forest rangers before? I was planning to properly show you both how to identify the withering before you left Gandharvaville. Anyway, since you two are experienced adventurers, come with me. I'm sure you'll both be able to help.
Okay then, let's go do it. I've already cleared a whole bunch of withering zones, so I wonder if there's a new one just for this quest. Or maybe one I just haven't stumbled into.
Hey, look! That gloomy area over there looks like a withering zone. Even though Paimon's seen one before, it's still kinda scary.
All right, Traveler. We're about to enter the withering zone. Since you already have experience dealing with these things, you should already know what to do. But please
Okay.
remember, don't push yourself. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then?
Oh,
Let's
so
go.
they know whether you've done these before or not. That's pretty cool. I'm sure the dialogue just changed there because I've done some of these.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Did I miss that one? Let's grab these again. Whoops. I want to grab these again. There we go.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Busted. Emerge, right here.
Ouchies.
Emerge, right
Let's
here.
go. Electrify you guys.
Now! Destroy the tumor of the withering!
Boom. Done. Easy. Thanks, Tighnari. Very exciting.
Everything's returning to normal now.
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tighnari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
He is worried. He's like, why do
It's
these
that
keep
obvious,
happening?
All right. It's like this. Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents
no.
a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Collei's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh.
Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Huh.
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
Maybe?
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface.
They
Although it
probably
isn't
fixed
like
it
any tree
already.
we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
Huh.
I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're
Yep.
like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it.
Okay.
It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
So
That's
Irminsul's sick.
My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevada's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Okie dokie. Let's go. Back this way, I suppose. Can we wait? We can just go back to the. Yeah, let's just go zap. Fly on in there. Yep, apparently we're still soaking wet though. Three, two, one. Touchdown. Right now.
Yeah.
Bam.
Oh, Tighnari, you all made it back. How did it go?
Easy.
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that?
It's a bird.
Oh no. Hypatia!
What?
What's wrong, Tighnari?
Bird?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, okay.
Her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her
She went back
meditation.
and did meditation,
She must have just
alright?
finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help.
What?
Huh.
You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
What a noodle brain.
Well, obviously
gosh.
because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I prefer not to remember that. Needless to
Shit.
say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Good questions.
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tighnari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
Yep.
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all, though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you, because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevada. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes,
Boy, we
you
gain
have earned
trust
my
easy.
confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul, What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
All right.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
That's bizarre. Bizarre, bizarre, bizarre. Who's this lurker over in the background here? Photobombing us. What's going on with that? Birds looking at us curiously. Now we're staring at a fence post.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as
pita
some other
pockets.
ingredients.
No?
I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have. No,
Okie dokie.
I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
All right. Well, fantastic. Let's go. Where are we going? Lunchbox from Tighnari. Letter to Hypatia. Keon, you lurker. What are you doing out there? All right. Probably should just see if we can fast travel on the map. There we are. Bam. There she is. Hiding in her
Hypatia
little
should
cave,
still be in
huh?
the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Let's do it. There she is. How you doing there?
Hello? Hypatia?
Oh no, she's gone.
Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Maybe she passed out though. Clatter. What was that sound? It sounds like it's coming from inside the cave. Maybe she passed out. Maybe she's hiding from us? That's Hypatia? What? Okie dokie. It's an Varnara. What the? It's a Aranara. Arana. Rana. Now,
There you are.
it's gone.
Hypatia,
Here I am.
Are you alright?
So hungry. Need water.
Alright, she looks famished. Somehow has more energy than I expected.
We can get her to
I don't
eat
know.
in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
Sounds like a plan.
Wait, why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
Find water.
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this?
Wait, what?
What happened?
Oh my.
Where are we?
Relax, Paimon. We're in a
Oh,
drug trip
maybe
of
you're right.
mushroom incense.
Let's go investigate the area.
I guess. Alright. Fine. Investigate for water. Wait, what is that? It's a globe of things. Or resurrection's activated. Oh, chests. This is something we like.
This place is huge. Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows?
Yep.
Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Or a chest. Dun dun dun. That's all we really needed. A chest. So I guess we just travel through here. Why are we going on the bouncy mushrooms? I don't know. Are we going? Oh. I think we need to do something to unlock that one. Oh, another chest. Hello. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Now, there was a door over here. Wait. That's where I came in. That's my bad. Let's try that again. Alright, this is the door I came in. The cave we want to go to is over that way? Is that the door I came in? No. It's not the door I came in. The door I came in is down there. What is going on here? Let's go figure out where this door goes. And why is that platform moving? I don't know. Alright, what's in this place? Anything? Maybe nothing. Let's go faster. Come on. Ah, stuck on a leaf. What is in here? What is going on? Where the heckamus are we?
Right here.
Bigger chest, though. I do like you that.
Busted. Hey.
Ah. Oh, more.
Right now. Right here. Emerge. Gotcha.
Bam. Good golly girl. Alright. Easy wins, easy dubs. Gotta get the radish. Where's the radish? There we go. Now what is this? Oh! We turned into a thing. Try to get to this special cave. I don't control this, do I? No, it's just moving. I don't know what this is, but we got a thing, and now it's in here. Oh my. Is this the special cave we needed to get to? I guess so. You'll sometimes find primeval rosin and sealed paths correspond to them. Like 3 rosins to open the paths. Okay. Gameplay tutorial. We got one, I guess. So now we're out. We're out of that. Where's the next one? Oh, I bet this is where this is where the key goes, right? There's the lock. Oh yeah, it falls right in there. All right, we got 1 out of 3. Easy. Oh, here's one right here. What? Just sitting right here? All right, we'll grab that one. I'm gonna guess we haven't gone to this one. Okay. Wait, what just happened? Door of Resurrection is activated and I cannot move. Wait, what? Where the Inazuma are we?
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
I don't know, Paimon. Don't ask rhetorical questions, please. No chests up there, I just had to check. Any goodies? No goodies. There's gotta be goodies over here. Why would they have a little side room if there wasn't goodies? Right? Right. Why is this even here? Wait, what just happened? Silent seeker of knowledge. Keep looking for a path. The upper level of the tree. What the? Alright, this is totally wacky. I don't get it. But we got we got another key piece. So we're all good, I guess? Brown. Oh, whoops. Brown. Alright, we're on a teleporter ride. Hey, there we go. That's where we want to get to. Right on up here, 3 keys. 1, 2, 3. Activate. Wonder Twin Powers. Here we go. Ta! Oh my. Here we are again. Where are we headed this time? Investigate the courtyard far down the corridor. What is going on here?
What in Tibet is going on here?
Shit.
This place is getting weirder by the minute.
Sure is.
Hey, what's the matter? You don't
Hey.
look so good.
I don't look good. Gotta check to see if there's any chests hiding in the corners. But there are not. Ooh. This looks really cool. That looks like a locked door. And a symbol. Lots of symbols. What just happened? I don't know. Standing on the thing. Oh. That's what I needed. Investigate the corridor on the other side. That opened the door? It did. Okay. And go up, go up. There we go. No spider in that. What? Oh my gosh. Another wackiness. Go to the upper platform. Of course we will go to the upper platform. Why would we not? Okay, maybe over here. Be up here. Alright, here we are. What is this? We look angry. Oh.
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
Alright, buddy. We gonna beat you up again? We're gonna have to beat you up again.
What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Really? Please tell me. Clue me in.
Bow before the
Right here. Right now.
I see everything.
Quietly now.
I'm always watching. Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Yeah, and you being one of the first ones, buddy.
Gotcha. Right now. Right here.
Ouchies. Alright, that was ridiculously easy.
Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced
What?
others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
I thought I was beating him. What's going on here?
pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
Yeah, it does look like he's in charge of you.
His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon.
No way.
The bonds of love and
My
family
bro.
which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last.
Now die. Sorry, I cut off your line there, buddy. What happened? Are we still in La La Land or what? Wait, what? Let's go fight him. Come on, I always beat Abyss Heralds.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's
Wait,
doing.
what?
So sweet.
Well, the good news
What?
is that she's still conscious.
That
Hey,
was
why'd you
weird.
drop her food on the floor like that?
Kind of zoned out.
Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first.
Okay. Sheesh.
Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Give her fruit. Oh, okay, fruit juice. Nice.
Who is there? Tighnari, is that you?
I don't look like Tighnari. Give me a break. I'm wearing a dress. Come on, dude. Lady.
Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tighnari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
The letter says, "These travelers are weird. Don't trust them." No? Maybe not. Okay, we see the blue wind chime.
I see.
Very good.
So, you're friends of Tighnari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived.
Yeah, that was the Aranara
We were kind of
Narana.
wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Is it a round creature like a cabbage?
So, you're able to see them too?
Apparently so. Aranara Rana. Lanarana
Hold
Rana
on a
Mana.
second, traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do
not
believe
really.
what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So,
Oh.
Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I
Aranara
do know that they have some sort
Nara.
of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
Fascinating.
Yes,
Great neighbors.
no doubt about that. By the way, Tighnari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
Yep. Oh my gosh, she's got a tiger in her belly.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. There are specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tighnari came to visit.
Oh my. When was that? Ages ago. Make some food at the fireside. Do I have to? I just give her stuff? Maybe I did. I have to. Cook. Oh, come on. I already got rid of Fire Lady. Okay, Fire Lady.
Higher rate to meet outside.
Outside the cooking zone. Bam. Make a box lunch? No, we cooking. Cooking. I'm making a sweet madame, apparently. One of them, just cook one. Fine. And a something radish soup. Radish veggie soup. Let's go. Cook. Oh, and a bonus to boot. Check that out. There we go.
Are you already finished cooking?
Yes. Wait, what? Oh, we have to go make a box lunch? What? Why do we have to make a box lunch? I thought we wanted soup and madame. Oh, come on. That's a drag. Make a box lunch. Fine. Why do we have an extra box?
Use the empty box that Tighnari gave us since we already washed it.
Okay.
It smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
All right. We got you. We got you covered. Anastasia, here you go.
Are you already finished cooking?
Yes, we are. Here. Even though I made extra stuff. It wasn't in a box, so it didn't count.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn ale for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so.
Whoa.
And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
Yeah, well, you know.
Incense allow people to connect to Irminsul.
I'm that special.
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
You
That's
lost
all
me.
right. I'm sure you'll come to a clearer understanding as you remain in SUMERU.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Good to hear.
Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers.
Or
If only my perception wasn't so
Mona.
limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa, so knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects.
Wow.
However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
what?
Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The
Wild.
sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was
Bizarre.
born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back
Oh,
then,
good.
I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself.
Okay. I guess it's good.
World forget me.
World forget me.
What could that possibly mean?
It's fragments of a bigger statement, I
If only
think.
I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Thank
There's no
you.
need to
Good
be
luck.
thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Nice. Well, goodness gracious.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Probably so. Thanks so much, Hypatia, Manasia, Anastasia. We will go back to Gandharvaville and continue on with the SUMERU Archon Quest in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.